Danielle
from Australia.
Gregory Merriman.
National champions for the last 6 years and are in 6th place here. Danielle O'Brien and Gregory Merriman. Originally from Sydney, but now skating out of Bloomfield Hills along with Angelika Krylova and Pascal Kamalengo. Music from the South Shore Concert Band. Oops.
La lune trop blême pose un diadème sur tes cheveux roux. La lune trop rousse de gloire éclabousse ton jupon plein trou. La lune trop pâle caresse l'opale de tes yeux blasés. Princesse de la rue, sois la bienvenue dans mon cœur brisé. The stairways up to la butte can make the wretched sigh, while windmill wings of the moulin shelter you and I. Les escaliers de la butte sont durs aux miséreux. Les ailes du moulin protègent les
Well, one uncomfortable moment, but generally, again, bearing in mind what's at stake, an Olympic place up for grabs. Can they grab one of the 5 places on offer? They're in position to do so. That was an enjoyable routine, but perhaps not what they hoped for ultimately. It might be enough. Danielle O'Brien, Gregory Merriman from Australia.
Well, an interesting choice of theme. It's probably not one I would have taken on myself in those outfits. He could almost be a little bit more the clown, and that would give him more reach with the personality in it. There's the twizzles, so some good skating in there. A very difficult lift where he was in the dragon. She did the somersault over him, where the knee could stop sliding. That was the slight hiccup. And I thought the first music worked particularly well, and then into the break, it lost energy for me a little bit from about 2/3 of the way onwards. But the thing, having seen some of the other skaters beforehand, Kathy Reed and Chris Reed and Sarah Hurtado and Adria Diaz, they seemed to me to be more down in the knee. They seemed to be getting more ice coverage. Those edges were stronger. And that makes a very big difference to the overall delivery of the program, the speed, and how that's coming over to the judges. And this was very nice, but it didn't, to me, have that drive in quite the same way.
Well, the judges have really shown that they either like something or not, and there's no politics involved at all. For example, Koch and Nukturn, who were 7th in the short, are now down in 11th place with 6 more to go, so very probably going to be 17th.
Well, this was what the system was originally invented for, so that the judges just mark what they see in just as a piece.
Wouldn't you have loved that in your day? Sorry, that's a little controversial.
It would have saved the psychological scarring that I still live with and need therapy for on an ongoing basis, for sure. Yes.
But they've dumped the Germans in Germany.
Because it doesn't matter, because you're not marking against the country, you're not marking against anything, you're just marking what you see. And all the technicians behind the scenes calling those elements for the judges' help, of course.
So they need to be in the top 3. 2 more who can qualify. If they're in the top 3, they make it through. And they're first. They made it. Again, unlikely to be on the podium here, but they have booked their place in Sochi. And look what it means to them. It will be their first Olympics. We imagine it's them because they've been multi-Australian ice dance champions. 6 years